Hey, federal employees, we got breaking notice. It looks like HHS might have issued writs with no factual or legal notice, at least when it comes to the amended notice. This is applicable to some people. You need to hear this. This is breaking, so I don't know the extent of it. I'm concerned about what they did, how it could be illegal, and definitely is bad management practices. I think everybody who's a federal employee needs to hear this, and people need to hear this. So please double tap to support and share widely to get this information out about how our federal employees are being treated. So here's what I'm hearing in at least a few situations that have crossed my desk since this happened, right? So it's 6:49, this is at 5 p.m. today. So at exactly 5 p.m. today, some employees got an email that said, effective at the close of business today, you're separated. But 5 p.m. is the close of business, right? So same message, same moment, no warning. That's zero notice. Under OPM's layoff rules, you're supposed to get at least some notice to find, a new spot, challenge the actions, exercise bump and retreat night rights. 0 days, not even close, right? As a threshold matter, factually, it was literally zero notice. It was set at 5 p.m. and effective at close of business, which is also 5 p.m. But also when a RIF date is moved to a later date, the agency under the regulations must give an employee an amended written notice, 5 CFR 351-805B. Also, the notice period begins the day after the employee receives a notice under 5 CFR 351-801C. Presumably that applies to amended notices too. So then the amended notice could not have provided notice because the first time it could provide notice is tomorrow if it's issued today. And it gets worse. The notice, I call it that, it was an email just a few lines long, no competitive area, no retention standing, no placement rights, no appeal instructions. This seems to violate many of the requirements of OPM's handbook and potentially the regulations, right? So when an agency skips any part of that checklist, the RIF notice could be held to be invalid. And remember, HHS had already issued RIF notices back in April for a June 2nd date, and maybe those, provided the proper amount of notice, but a federal judge paused everything. And once that date passed, and under the regulations, the agency, I believe, had to provide an amended notice. They didn't do that. They waited 6 weeks and then just fired people maybe the same moment they received notice. So I just wonder, even if it is legal, why leadership thinks this is an appropriate way to treat people. Like, what are you thinking? Anyway, so if you or anyone at HHS got one of those 5 p.m. pink slip emails, please save it, screenshot the timestamp, and make sure to follow us. Go to fedlegalhelp.com/newsletter. You only have 30 days to appeal it from the effective date of the RIF to go to the MSPB. Fast action could be important. Have you seen similar notices? Please drop a comment, share your story, and double tap so every Fed scrolling tonight sees this. Let's make sure agencies follow the law and don't just leave people jobless with zero warning. Please follow me for updates and always take care, right? Have, some self-care tonight. But I want to know what's going on. I know this is at least for some people because I've seen, a handful of emails at this point. What's going on? Did HHS try to effectuate RIFs without getting an effective amended notice? Please let me know what you're hearing in the comments. Thank you, everybody. Take care and stay safe.